Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of RE/MAX Associated Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com. Cindy Grossman. New York City born and raised, luxury retail management was her game. Saks Fifth Avenue and Nordstrom were her jewelry playgrounds. Had enough at 38, fled to Miami, where Neiman Marcus Bal Harbour found her. Recruited to Mont Blanc, where her regional position challenged her. Met her husband 4 years ago, and Brevard County she did go. COVID hit, she needed a new career fit. Age-defying beauty with Mary Kay, she did say. And now, here's Cindy Grossman.
Hello, 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 and welcome to Mesmerize the Mirror at Any Age. Mitch, I'm glad you're back, and Jesse, thanks for coming again and being here with us. We have an incredible show.
It's a full house today.
It's a full house today, that's right. Incredible show. So when this airs on the radio, it's going to be February 13th. That's Sunday, right before Valentine's Day. And I thought a great way to celebrate is to have my parents on, Celia.
George and Celia.
Yep, Grossman. And they have been married 58 years, but they actually know each other 61 years. And to top it off, I have on the phone, that's why we have our earphones on, my brother Stephen, my niece Cassie, and my nephew Nate. And I believe Nate's better half, Amy, might be saying a few things also. So we are all here to celebrate, there's their picture, celebrate my parents and the whole honor of being married for 58 years. So with further ado, I just want to let people know that being married for 58 years, I mean, not that I know from it, but I've lived through it, right? I've been part of it for 52 years. So I've kind of been there with them. But one thing I want people to know is, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, after 15 years, almost half of all marriages have ended, most through divorce. I mean, that's high. Fewer than 5% of all marriages last 50 years, and less than that, even 60 years. There's a new thing out there. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's called gray divorce. That's on the rise. It's someone over 50 years old that decides they've had enough and they get divorced. And that, believe it or not, is 1 in 4. And also half of the marriages end after 20 years. I mean, that's pretty incredible. So, kudos to you, Mom and Dad. You really, I mean, it's incredible.
Thank you.
Wouldn't you say that, right?
It's amazing.
Thank you.
That's a long
I certainly
time.
think so. I mean, before I ask you your secrets, these are some of the things that have been written that are the secrets to a long, wonderful 50-plus year marriage. One is, and please feel free to chime in with me here. One is, let your partner know you're thinking of them throughout the day. Is that something that you two?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely, yes. Definitely thinking about my wife.
I mean, now you're sitting next to each other on the couch watching a movie,
Right.
but how about, let's say 50 years ago, right?
Yeah.
It was a little hard for you because there were no cell phones to send a text and things like that. But, then through the years, I mean, this is another incredible thing. They worked together, they lived together, they ate together. They did it all.
That is true. Very true.
They did it all together.
Yes, we did.
When you and your brother went to school, I went into the business with your father.
Right. So, I mean, didn't you think you needed a break? I mean, you had to work with him. You had to live with him.
That's how it was.
Yeah. Incredible. That was incredible. So another thing they say is, let your partner express their feelings first. What do you think of that?
Oh, yes. I respect her feelings and everything. I try to, I try to help out wherever I can and what she's thinking about. She hasn't been feeling good lately, and I try to be there for her.
Yes,
that's kind.
That's true.
That's very kind.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a big one for me. Accept your partner for who they are, right? That's something you have to do.
That's it, yeah. That's it.
What you see is what you get.
Right.
And, you know, I think, and maybe Nate and Amy, you could chime in here. Nowadays relationships, I know people meet and they say, oh, well, I like this about them, but there's 100 other things I need to change about them. So, I mean, that's kind of, you really have to accept your partner for who they are. Absolutely.
How does the partner change over the years? How would you say George has changed over the years, Celia? Good things and other things.
Well, a little more quiet than he used to be.
Quiet?
You know, well, I mean, when he retired, you know, that feeling he didn't have to go in every morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. He had a simpler life after that.
So maybe more relaxed.
Yes.
More relaxed. Okay. And what about Mom?
Well, it's true. You know, when you're in business and you're dealing with the public, and you know, you're always on. You have to be on. You have to convey, you know, how you feel and try to keep them happy, and that's basically what it is. You know, tell them a joke or two, and, you know, and let them, you know, just keep coming back.
That's your specialty for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Cindy, I have a question.
Oh, sorry.
To ask you and your brother.
Yeah.
How have you perceived any changes in your parents' relationship over the years?
Stephen, you listening?
Oh, right here.
Okay, so Mitch asked, how have we seen our parents' relationship change through the years?
Right. Well, no, I think they don't argue as much. They just give each other, you know, dirtier looks.
There you go. Yeah, and I would agree with that. Dirty looks, or sometimes I don't think they hear each other, so they can kind of muddle under their breath. That's for sure. That's for sure. This is another one that's on the list. It says, imagine what your life would really be like without them. See, that's very sad kind of thing to think about. And, you know, you really want to be with this person. And I think it makes you think about it, right?
Of course, definitely. Because that's what.
Oh, for sure. I think Manny would be an award-winning chef and George an Academy Award winner.
Thank you, Nate.
There you go. See that? Life takes you different directions. Another thing they say is learn how to compromise. I know that's a big one for me. You really have to. You have to really. I mean, you were both very young when you met. You got married very young. So I feel like also you grew up together.
That's the word. We grew up together.
We grew up together. We definitely grew up together. Yes.
Yeah.
We have to find out each other's, intimate secrets and different things.
We went through the 20s together, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
A long time.
That is a long time.
And don't forget, we had 2 children together. We had to worry about those, them,
right,
and
very
bringing them up, and
very big part of our life.
And you had them young, and I feel like you all kind of grew up together. Yeah. We all grew up together.
Definitely, no question about it. And then grandchildren.
Right.
How did the children and the grandchildren turn out?
I think they turned out great. Are you kidding? You couldn't ask for better children than my children, or my grandchildren for that matter.
Oh. Yeah, that's for sure.
People always tell us how lucky we are.
Right.
Of our children and grandchildren.
Yeah, everybody was on the straight and narrow, and everybody turned out great. Everybody went to school, and
there you go.
They became something, and which is wonderful.
Right. Yes. Definitely.
I couldn't ask for better grandchildren or children.
Or children.
Right.
Me either.
Okay, so another one is be physically affectionate with one another. No, I mean, it could be a simple pat on the back, holding the person's hand, a little kiss on the cheek, just something sweet like that. Another thing is, and I know this is a big one too, end the night on a positive note, right? Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah, no question about it. Yeah, but you don't have to, you have to go to bed, happy no arguing, nothing like that. You know.
Right, Mitch, you always say your parents always said that, right?
That's what Morty always said. Don't go to bed angry.
Because then I feel if I argue, it'll be on my mind and I wouldn't sleep at night.
Right. I think that's a big thing.
And it's not pleasant waking up in the morning.
Yeah.
Or maybe you have to sleep with one eye open. I don't know.
Oh, come on. Not that bad. And then enjoy one another's company. That's another big one, right?
Definitely.
I mean, you have to like each other.
I know.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, at the end of the day, you really have to like each other. That's what it all comes down to. Another one was maintain the friendship in your relationship. And I know this is, right?
Yeah.
You're certainly very good friends. You constantly talk about all different things. You also have a lot in common. You have, and I think also you came from the same background.
Oh, absolutely.
You came from the same place.
Right.
I think that's big.
Mm-hmm.
And where was that place, as if the audience can't tell?
The
Bronx, New York.
Mm-hmm.
We both came from the Bronx.
Oh,
I came from a small family, just to my sister and myself, but my wife, she was the baby of 8 children.
right. Yeah, that was a big difference. That certainly was. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to ask the family some questions about this wonderful couple. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Did that go by so fast? That's 11 minutes.
When do I start talking?
Cantwell and Goldman? At Cantwell and Goldman, PA, we take pride in what we do. That pride translates into better client service and better client results. At Cantwell and Goldman, PA, we provide high-quality legal solutions for individuals and businesses in Indian River and Brevard counties and throughout the state of Florida. Our experienced attorneys can help you with a range of legal issues, from defending a criminal charge, assistance with a commercial or residential closing, business transaction, or estate planning and probate matters. We are a full-service law firm specializing in estate planning, including trust and estates, as well as commercial and residential real estate and corporate matters throughout the state of Florida. Cantwell and Goldman, PA.
If you want a home that has the style of the coast, come to Sunshine Furniture during the Tommy Bahama and Lexington half-price spring home event. Now until February 28th, you save 50% on all bedroom, dining room, media, office, and occasional furniture with fresh finishes and rich textures made from materials that reflect the essence of coastal living. At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is also filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture from Universal, Hooker, Riverside, Four Seasons, and Capri. We are the outdoor furniture experts and have the largest selection of patio furniture anywhere. Visit Sunshine Furniture now during the Tommy Bahama and Lexington half-price spring home event. All pictures, lamps, and accessories are 50% off. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in Vero Beach, next to Planet Fitness. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com. Also, don't forget to visit our outlet and sales store just across the street.
Who's got time to clean? When you need it clean, call Germ Wizards LLC. Using the most up-to-date equipment, Germ Wizards pays strict attention to detail. They make dust disappear. Whether you need your office to sparkle, your home to shine, or you want to give someone a great gift, hire the Germ Wizards. It's easy to get a quote online. There's even an online portal to discuss details directly with your cleaning professional. Visit GermWizardsLLC.com. Make dust disappear with Germ Wizards.
If you operate a small business, you need services like payroll, tax compliance, HR tools, and other resources. You need Complete Employee Solutions. Vero Beach has a team of professionals, including Anthony Sammons, Matt McCain, and Jennifer Comer, who saw the need for competent payroll, HR, and employee leasing services. Call Complete Employee Solutions at 772-978-7277 or visit their website at CompleteEmployeeSolutions.com.
Need an enlightening pick-me-up? Visit Kristen and Cindy at Skinnergy, 599 Sherwood Avenue, Unit 110 in Satellite Beach, to energize your skin and keep it looking fabulous forever. Kristen can help with hair removal sugaring to keep your whole body smooth and conditioned. Kristen will help you refresh and defend your skin while giving you a customized facial. Cindy helps Skinnergize and get you camera ready for your everyday look or occasions event. Visit Kristen and Cindy at Skinnergy at 5 599 Sherwood Avenue, Unit 110 in Satellite Beach.
And we're back with Celia and George Grossman, my wonderful parents who have been married 58 years, celebrating Valentine's Day. Now, we went over some things that they say are good tips to last 50 plus years in marriage. But now we want to ask you, what do you think were the things that, kept your marriage going? Wow, 58 years. It's a long time.
Everybody has their job. We have to do our job, whether it be paying the bills, taking out the garbage, which everybody does. I'm sure all the guys. We might resent it, but we do it. Stuff like that.
And Mom, what is your job?
I make dinner every night.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, that's a biggie.
That is a biggie.
Hey, she does the laundry too. You can't forget that.
Oh, no, but he does his own.
I do my own laundry.
He keeps his own personal stuff separate.
Oh.
Mm.
Maybe that's another part of the secret.
That is.
Right.
That's it.
See that?
Yeah, he can't complain that she didn't do it right.
Don't touch my tidy whitey.
That's for sure. But through the years, what do you think was the bond? You hear so many people get divorced. What kept you together? What was maybe one or two things?
Well, in the younger years, we were busy. We had the business, we had the children.
Right.
It wasn't really time to think so much of ourselves.
Right. We didn't have time to feel sorry for ourselves.
Yeah.
Right.
Everything was always a positive note. Just keep forging ahead.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. So that could be a big one. You were a team, and you had to
right.
That's
merge
true.
ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, let's ask the rest of the family. Nate, Cassie, Stephen, what do you think is their bond that kept them going for 58 years?
I was going to say, I think a big one too is like you were saying before, like coming from the same place, and even though they lived there, down in the city until I was born, and they moved up here.
Mm-hmm.
Even coming here was such a big change for them, having each other and those roots that they, grew up in the same area. A lot of people from up here, aren't from down there, and it was a bond that definitely kept them together. And I would also say that, certain things that have happened through their lives, certain medical things and other stressful events, you only grow stronger coming out of those things. And I think that those have also helped, everyone stay so close and them especially, continue to have a strong bond together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. True.
Right.
It's true. Definitely.
Through sickness and in health. You're absolutely right,
yeah,
Cassie.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Stephen and Nate? Any point of views there?
Oh, I think humor was a big part of it. I think we were just, if anything bad happened, we just came out with some goofy stuff to make fun of each other, and then that got us through it.
Yeah, we laugh about it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. We all do a lot of laughing. Nate, anything?
I think, these two are very old school. They're not quitters. They don't quit anything when the going gets tough. They certainly never quit on each other. And beyond that, they just, one other thing that they have in common and has luckily passed down to everyone in this family is just, putting family first, always knowing that, blood is thicker than water, and that, when push comes to shove, you just have to be there for your family no matter what.
You said it, you hit it on the head, Nate. Family always came first.
Yes.
Yeah. I think Stephen and Cassie also. Yeah. A lot of laughter. And Cassie, I agree. Dad had triple bypass at a younger age and was able to get through that well. And Mom, she's had her ups and downs through the years. But yeah, always to have, that, support system and be able to come through everything and with flying colors, I think is very important. What would be your best advice to a young couple starting out today?
First you have to like each other.
Yeah.
You must like each other. Forget about love. You have to like each other, and that's very important.
Yeah.
That's.
And I think the whole theory about opposites attract. I'm not so sure about that. I think you do have to have something in common, don't you think?
Oh, no question about it. No question about it. I mean, Celia is, she's basically a shy and withdrawn person, and I'm just the opposite. I'm outgoing, loud, and boisterous.
There you go.
I was going to say they have their commonalities, but they also have their differences where it's important, I think.
Right. I agree. I mean, who could sit on a couch and watch movie after movie that you know maybe you've seen at least 12 times, right?
Yeah, and
I definitely don't think we would have all turned out this way if there was 2 George Grossmans in our life. That's all.
See that?
Man, he's a great balance.
Oh, see?
Thank you, Cassie.
See that?
I was going to say that I think, you know, the best thing to happen to them in their retired years was getting an iPad or
that is
two,
true.
because you know when you hang out with someone, you know, I think these two also, you know, they spend obviously all their time with each other, but they also know when to give the other some alone time and let them have some of their own hobbies and interests, you know, to you know, keep things going when you actually are spend time together.
That happened with the computer age.
Right.
That happened when we first got a computer, and we learned, you know, he went on an hour, then I went on, you know.
Right.
Plus having a big house, that helps too, right?
Oh, right. Yes. They have a few different rooms, but whenever you go visit them, you'll always find them both on the couch.
Definitely.
Definitely Dad either watching a movie or on his iPad
Or
playing
both.
poker.
Both things.
Both, right. Yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
But I think, yeah, so having things in common and also being different is a good thing.
You know, as an outside observer, I see that unlike some couples, when the children leave and the husband and wife have grown apart, you talked about that in the initial segment, they started young, very young, but they've grown together.
Yes.
And they've stayed together, but they've found ways to have their own identity.
Absolutely.
So, and
Yes.
that I think makes them
important.
successful. Yeah,
Right.
of course.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah. And like you said, great advice to a couple today. Be friends.
Have to be friends. Must be friends.
Right. Have, you know, mutual respect and the love, you know, the love has to be there. You have to truly love someone.
No question. You have to, like I said, you have to like somebody. You have to be friends with them. You have to have some common interests.
And you want to be with that person.
No question about it.
Definitely.
No.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
So listeners, if you're getting into a relationship, make sure he or she, or she, and he are your friends, and you have this great relationship with the person, because there is still love that lasts 58 years. And I am a product. My brother is a product. My niece and nephew experience them all the time. And Nate's significant other, Amy, she's had quite a few good laughs with us for sure. And we just, I think it's all about family bond. It's really, it makes the difference. Any last comments, Cassie, Nate, Stephen?
Amy.
Oh, I'm put on the spot now.
Yeah, no.
Well, I did want to say, it's important to say that I think, you know, as from an outside perspective now I think that I've seen a lot of love in my life and in my family, but it's always special to see it somewhere else. So I feel it, especially between Nanny and Poppy. So thanks for including me.
Thank you, Amy.
Terrific.
Thank you so much.
Anything else from the Grossmans up north?
Just love you guys. Love you all. We'll be with you soon.
Wonderful.
Yes, wonderful.
It's a pleasure.
Terrific. Happy Valentine's Day,
Happy
everyone.
Valentine's
and thank
Day.
you all for being
Thanks for
here.
coming.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.